Hello, everybody. Welcome to Grace's Coloring Corner. This is the first time you're seeing me live. I am streaming from my computer. Hold on. It is very different. You guys normally don't see me on the YouTube. Hold on. I get a comment from somebody on Facebook. Hi, Victoria. You get to see actually what I look like because, honest to God, my phone is acting up. So we are actually streaming from my Mac laptop. Hi, Tara. I don't know what's been going on with my phone. For some reason, thank you. You get to see actually what I look like. I can't seem to do anything with my tripod. It's not going down. It's not flipping down, which this is the tripod I normally use to film. So today, it decided not to work for me as well as it normally does. Hi, Sammy. I'm actually streaming via using my Mac laptop because I'm having problems with my phone and my tripod's not working. As some of you know, my iPhone, which I do my streaming on, has been acting up and it's very frustrating. So I decided to do something a little different with the Colorthon. We were originally going to color. I actually was going to either color from this book, Jewelry Box. We were going to actually color some of the house. Let's see, I wrote down a note with the colors. So this was one of the pictures we were going to continue today, but I guess I'm going to do a face-to-face chat. So I normally don't, but we're going to do this picture, which is the Pretty Mermaid book, which is the Sagno Oak Sagno book. So thank you, WTF. I decided let's do something different. If I can't get on the phone, I always have other things. So, let's get to the enabling since everybody calls me an enabler. Oh, Sammy. So, as some of you know, I bought some pencils. These are diamond-driven pencils. And this is the second tray. This is the first tray. Now, I haven't finished swatching them. As you can tell, I put up a swatch chart of diamond-driven pencils. So, and then the pencils came in this thing. Diamond-driven pencils. They were only like $22. So, trays are really, really flimsy. As you can tell, they're really, really flimsy. I can't even show them because they're so flimsy. These are really flimsy pencils. Which book, Lisa? The Jewelry Box? Look, and see, this is the second tray for the diamond-driven pencils. I can't really put them out. I got Sagno Oak Sagna from Printworks when they had them. So the only thing that I don't like about the diamond-driven pencils, these pencils are really thin. They say diamond-driven, but there's no number on them, no name on them, and they break really easily. So that's my only complaint with those pencils. I know, right? Enabling time, everybody. Oh, you're not going to put May in a corner like you always do? And Ticket to Dreams. The tip breaks really easy, Zargo. You could try eBay for Sagna. Some people are selling it for a lot of money there. Which is your other favorite book? Ticket to Dreams? I bought this off of Carolina Kuba. What's her name? Carolina Kuba Koska. I got this off her Etsy shop. It's a really pretty book. Like, I look at this. I wish I knew how to flip the camera on my phone so we could color, but I'm using my desktop or laptop to do this. So we work differently. Hi, Joetter. Like, I look at some of these pictures. Some of these pictures are just absolutely really pretty. I forget. I saw someone do a finish. I saw someone do a finish flip through of this book, and it was really pretty what they had done with the pictures in it. Hey, Gloomy, how are you? On face, because my phone has been acting up crazy. Like, I look at this and I look at this castle. Those who know me know I really like castles and everything else. I just love coloring castles and houses. I know everybody's surprised, so we do something a little bit different and out of the norm. Oh, WTF, what did I get you into, Jade Summer? Then I got another Chinese coloring book. Which one is this? Oh, this is the Dream Princesses one. This is a Chinese coloring book. It's off of Etsy. I love the drawings in it. I got that book too because of her. And the paper's really nice in this book. Like, I like this paper a lot more than I liked it in the previous books, guys. If you see me covering my face, it's only to show you guys the book and the pictures. This is not a good way to flip through, so. I know. Sammy's a big-time enabler. This is another one that I got. This is from, I think the name of this book is called Chinese Antiquity or Horrors. Guys, 34 people watching. Wow. I know a lot of you never seen me on face-to-face, so it's a really different thing. Oh, wow. You guys are really liking it. So this book has a lot of pretty pictures in it, and I like that the paper is so different in this book. It's the best pick. This book even has better paper than the Dream Princesses. The paper's really good in this book. It's not like the other Chinese books where the paper's not that good, but I like the way this one looks. You can get this on Etsy too or AliExpress. And I've been a little nervous about going face to face. It's like, for me, it's I've never been comfortable going face to face. So this is the first time that I've been doing this. This I was enabled by Affordable Colorist, aka Quita. You guys know her as Affordable Colorist. Robin, I don't make anybody spend money. I just encourage them to spend money. There's a difference. This was not that badly. This one is a grayscale book, and it has a lot of and with like this is grayscale. You know who enables me to spend a lot of money, Robin? Is Sammy. Sammy is the queen of enabling supply, and so is Anne. Anne enables me too. But Anne got me into doing Kylie art, so I couldn't know how to switch my camera view on my Candace. I find when I do grayscale that it works better if you take markers. I like coloring in markers, so for grayscale. Look at this. Oh, thank you, Sammy. I love you too. And then my final book is Greek Mythology by Jade Summer. I've got some more stuff coming, but it hasn't come yet. So I think, what did I have? Another Chinese coloring book and something else coming from Etsy. Botanicum also now coming. I have the next Jade Summer, which is the New Mermaids book coming. So Sammy showed something really nice. Was coloring. What were you coloring, Sammy? You were coloring something in this book, were you not? See, and I like how they give the names of the great gods in here. I think this is really cool how they give all the names in there and tell you which god or goddess it was, so that helps you with the pictures. Oh, you were coloring Pandora. So I have a rolling chair today. I have everything on my bed. So I will show you. Well, when you look. Hi, Sarah. Let me show you some completed stuff that I've done. You guys get to see the completed stuff. Who wants to see some of the completed pictures I've done for this month? So we can have something. This comes from a book called Fantasy and Nature by Erin Ewer. I got it on Etsy. And this I did with Black Widows and Prismas. Believe it or not, she looks like Sammy Brady from Days of Our Lives. And that was not the intention to make her look like Sammy Brady. But it ended up that I made her look like Sammy Brady. I know, right? For those who don't know, Sammy Brady is a character from Days of Our Lives. So she does look like that. And that was not my intention, but it ended up. Sammy Brady is played by Allison Sweeney of Days of Our Lives. It's a soap opera. I've watched Days of Our Lives on and off since I was a child. It's a soap opera. And this is another one that you guys saw me do earlier in the month. I did this with Polys, Prismas, Luminous. And I can't remember what else I used, but I do remember that I used Luminous for the hair. I think she was the host for 1 year. These are I love these pictures. This book is Fantasy and Nature by Erin Ewer. Who enabled this one? Jill Greenwald enabled me because she's on one of my groups. So I think Jill Greenwald is on 3 of my books. So then we got the original Bliss Volume 2 by Jennifer Stay. Hi, Deborah. Shalene is on. So this one is the marker paper. This is the one where I use nothing but marker on it because this was done with marker paper. I'm good, Deborah. I had a little problem with my phone today. It's been acting up more than which Jennifer is on YouTube. I bought this with the marker paper so I could color with markers. So this I bought. This I used the Cali Art markers. Jennifer Stays on YouTube right now. Oh well. Let me see who's on. So, oh, okay. Last night she was on. I thought she was on, and I was streaming at the same time that I was. I didn't mean to do that. So this one is from Jennifer Stay. I bought this one with marker paper. This one I think I used Who Heroes and Cali Arts to finish it. Oh, Deborah, I'm a terrible, terrible enabler. This one I use Blick Studio markers and Cali Arts. I like the marker paper. But if you notice, it does go through a little bit, but it doesn't bleed through to the next page if you use Jennifer's blotter page. So that's that one. This is another one that I did. I'm very weak too, Deborah. I'm running out of space to find room for that was a fire truck. I live in the city and they come by quite often sometimes. It happens. This is another picture that I did, guys. Candace, I have a whole box full of books to review and do flip those of. And then also, guys, you know, next weekend I'm going to be doing something a little bit different because Thursday and Friday is Book Expo America. Now, some of you are going, what is Book Expo America? Some of you know that I used to be an avid reader before I was a color tuber, and I do have a book blog called Books of Love. So thank you, Laura. But once you're not eating, are you eating again or are you cooking? And I think this was the final picture that I did in this book. I did this as part of if you have a book blog and you pay the book blogger price and you have the credentials to do it, you can do it. It cost me a lot more to go this year than it would have gone in done. And this one I did in the 3-color challenge using my Cali Art markers. This was done with only 3 colors. So I did that. This is X's and O's. I will actually be doing, Sammy, a video with my Book Expo haul. So that will be done. I'm hoping that they'll give up me maybe some coloring books. Last year they had coloring book vendors there, but no books actually. So I'm hoping they've had it. So that was what, I had to improvise today. So improvising was not in the plans. Now, these are 2 pictures that I did. This comes from Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girls by Hannah Lynn. Now, I usually use pencils in these books. So I guess I assume a lot of us have a Hannah Lynn in the book. This I used nothing but Prismas. I used Prismas in this one. I really liked how she came out. I think the hair was the only part of it that I did in poly. I like this book because I can do a lot of things with it. Hannah Lynn is a lot of fun to color. Then I did this one. I did the background in marker. The blue that you see here, this is all done in marker. I really love doing this because I did this in pencil. I think I did this with Prismas and polys. And at the moment, my favorite book is Flowers and Gems. And I'm kind of using a mixture of markers and pencil in that book. It's really fun to do that book. The next book that I did a picture in was from Easter List. I think I did this in marker and pencil. Oh, hit myself. I did this in marker and pencil. So this was done with both mediums. So this is how you could use both pencil and marker together. And I think I did So that's that one. I know I had it in here. Now I can't seem to find it. But I'm sure. Oh, there it is. The book that I've been using nonstop. And then this one is from Summer Nights. Now, I have a lot of unfinished pictures in this book. And I only have a few pictures completed. So, this is one that I've recently completed. Some of you already saw this on the Facebook group. So I like this. So, but here's some of my unfinished works. Like I've never finished the title page. I feel bad that I've never finished. This is one of my whips. This is another whip that I started, never finished. And then some of you know that this one was one of my favorite ones. This one was one of my favorite ones because it was one of my early ones that I did. This was before I had polys and other stuff. This was only when I had fine liners and prismas. So keep that in mind. Because I wasn't as good as skin tone then. Then I have one of these in here. Yeah, see this one. Which book do you need? The last one or this one? Summer Nights. Oh, I like them. The Butterfly Girl was fun. Started this and then never resumed this one. Hold on. This was one of my very early ones, and I really liked how this one came out because it has a lot of flowers and things like that. Oh, that's fun to do it in a different color. So I did this one. I really like the way this one came out. Oh, a lot of pictures in this one that I've never finished in this one. This one I did. The girl is done with this, but this was one that I started and then never finished. I have to finish this one. I don't like to leave any image unfinished. Like one of those things where I have to finish something if I'm not. I'm trying to find other pages in this one. Here's another one that I really liked how I did it because everyone was doing her brown and blonde. And then I saw someone do this recently with purple. I saw someone do this with purple and all kinds of colors. So, but you can see some of my skin tones weren't all that great in the beginning. But the only way you learn skin tone is if you practice doing it. Here's another one that I still have to do all the little things in blue. It isn't finished, guys. Someone kick Yo, it's your boy Jim out, please. He's talking in a weird way that doesn't seem normal. Hold on. Thank you, Laura. I didn't like the way that that comment came across as a. And then there's this. These two that I did. Hey, Dawn. So, here's another one that I started but never finished. See, I have quite a few that I've not finished in this. Eventually, I'll go back to them. This one I'm almost done with, but I still have a little bit of work to do in it. I got to figure out the orange to use in this to finish the colors in that. I love you too. And some of you may have seen this one. I forget. I did this as part of a Colorthon. Somebody was doing this one year, and I forget who was doing this, but that there were some amazing photos with this picture that came out. Someone was doing a work with that picture. Was it Jessica Robinson? They don't have a contract for Botanicum. From what I heard, they're doing a Dutch version, which is supposed to be similar to what they did with Semlos Nova, where the book came out in one version, but then they had a Dutch version, I believe. So here's another one that I did, another pretty lady that I did. So I've got actually quite a few things in this book. Here's another one. I started the flower and then I never went back to the flower. Desiree, I would rather you buy the book via Printworks. If you're going to buy Botanicum, buy it on Printworks. It's a lot less money. It's like I bought it for about $29. So don't spend $33 plus whatever she's going to charge you for shipping, which is probably going to be an extra $9 to $12. So 33 plus 12 is 45 for a book. Not to say that the book isn't worth it, but if you're going to go anywhere, buy it off Printworks because it's a lot better monetarily wise. Printworks is a very good company. They deliver very fast. They're very efficient. They're very good. Now, here's my favorite coloring book. As you can see, I have a lot of tags in this. This book is one of my favorite books to color in. I love to color in this so much, guys. Do what I did. Go to Printworks for jewelry box. So here's one that I did. This is one of my favorites that I did it like this. I did the hair in pencil, and I did not like the way that the pencil laid down, and this was a Faber-Castell pencil. For whatever reason, I need to lay marker down in this book before I put pencil on this book. For whatever reason, the paper takes markers so much better. Here's another one. I really like this one because I stuck with a theme and a color scheme. All the ladies are stunning in this book. This book is absolutely wonderful, guys. If you ever get a chance to get a Grazia Salvo book, grab them. They are stunning. Her artwork is amazing. This is another book. I was learning how to do skin tone with markers and pencil. This is mostly done with the skin tone, Desiree, that I'd come up with. I use marker as the base, and then I use pencil over the marker base because it helps a lot. Now this one started off as a red hot mess, believe it or not. I was trying to do darker skin, and I was trying to learn how to do darker skin, guys. Believe it or not, I was not very good at that. So this one was done completely in marker, and I was trying to learn how to do two different colors with markers. So it was kind of an experiment that I needed to try. And not too great with dark skin yet, May. This was my first attempt with markers trying to do dark skin. So it was a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. You know what I mean? And as some of you know, I lost my color swatch book, so I had to redo some of my color charts. So I just finished doing the first two Black Widow sets. So I still am in the middle of doing my third thing. So here's another one. I like this one. This is my favorite book because I seem to be coloring from it all the time. This one is a recent one that I did. I wish I'd kept the flowers in her hair purple and pink because then it would have matched better. So, just something that was different. I didn't know what I was going to do with the dress at the time. I really should have done the dress first and then matched the flowers to the dress. Hi, Nick. How are you? Hey, Rita. Yes, coloring is great, Jennifer Craft Minis. Then this is another one. This was like one of the first ones I did in this book. I really like this one and how she came out. Hi, Natalie. Every book is different, I would say. I wouldn't say every book is. This will be probably the next picture I work on. This is going to be the next one that I work on. I just love the way this one is. So. This one was funny because what happened was I ran out of my dark red color. Yeah, I ran out of it and I was using the Dick Flicks Ren marker and I ran out of it and I had to use the Cali Art markers to finish it. So I might stream on Monday. Now you guys really can't see this one because this is all the glitter in it. Really has a lot of glitter in it when you look at it. It doesn't come out on camera, but you can see I put a lot of glitter on this one with the glitter gel pens. So you guys can't really see it because it doesn't come across on camera, but when you get up close, you see that I actually did use a little bit of the glitter gel pens. It is my favorite book, actually, at the moment. I think this will be the second book I finished this year. Tara, don't ever... I love seeing what people do in their book. And sometimes what people do in their book inspires me to do what I want to do. I did this. I did this one. I like this one. I like coloring flowers red and pink for whatever reason. And this is the final picture that I've done in this book. And this is when I've started learning how to, what I did was I put a base marker as the base color for the tip, and then I took the light Prismacolor pencil and did this as in there. So I put a Prismacolor peach in it. Everything else is marker. But what you do is you put the base layer down of marker in it, and then you take a Prismacolor peach in it, and it's really nice. I like botanicals too, to the point, but I love this book. I love coloring this book. It has a little bit of, if you're a person who likes flowers and you like coloring people, then this is a really good book for people to color in. I would say that's like one of my favorite books. Wow, that was a lot of books. Getting the second group of books here. To show you my work. Hi, Robin. This one is Tillsman. I'm working on a picture in here, actually, to help me with my skin tones. And this I did in Prismus, guys. I accidentally made one girl a different skin tone than another because I put a different layer on when I was supposed to do that. So this is Tillman's, guys. This is Faces. This is another book by Hannah Carlson that I did. And so far, this has all been pencil. No gel pen, all pencils, all Prismas. So I want you guys to get a good look at that. That's what I did with Prismas. I layered on the skin, so. Then I'm working on this one. Which one do you want, Tillsman? So you can also get that on Printworks. This is World of Fairies by Ruth Sanderson. No, this is not the jewelry box one. The very first book that I showed was one of the jewelry boxes. This is jewelry box. I did a flip through of this last week, Desiree. This is the one that you're talking about. I don't always color people. Everybody colors something different. So this is a picture that I'm currently working on right now in Ruth Sanderson's Fairies. I really like the way the colors are coming out. I don't always color people. I sometimes color botanicals and flowers and buildings. I just happen to like coloring in flowers and gems a little bit more than everything else. So that's the first thing. I also started this picture a while ago, but I don't remember what I used to start it because I was doing the pool and I forget what color this is. So that's that picture. Don't think I'm coloring anything else in that book, just the first two pictures. I also find that if you use different sorts of media, like wet media, Neo 2s, markers, that you actually learn a few new things about the different medias that you're using, like with markers. When I use markers, they're completely different than using pencils. But when I go back from using markers to pencils, I find that my pencil work has gotten better because I used markers, or I used the wet medium instead of using it like gel pens and things like that because they work better. I like working better with that. And here's another one. Some of you remember this from Christmas, and I still have not fixed this one. I might resume coloring this in for Christmas in July. I'm thinking seriously of resuming coloring this one for Christmas in July. Guys, so I can finish doing it, and I would like to finish doing it. I do that with my flowers and gems. Then I started this one, guys. In Romantic Country 3. This was done with Schrift Carbon pencils and Tombow Irritant. And some polys. I start projects and then I don't finish them. I wish I knew what green this was. I'm thinking this is either parrot green or this is emerald green. Hi, Stephanie. It's nice to see me face to face. I like markers to a point. Some books you use markers on, some books are pencil books, and then some books are, a mixed medium books. So I think that's all I have in that book. Mythomorphia. It depends on what you're using. Now, a lot of people have been coloring in this book today. I've seen so many people coloring this book. This is all I've done in this picture. I started it and then I didn't finish it. How terrible is that? And then this was the one that Sammy was doing earlier. I use Cali Art Superhero Dick Blick markers because I like the way they work, and then gel pens. Here's one that I started and I never finished it, guys, in Mythomorphia. I need to finish this book. But I don't remember what colors I used because some of this was done. I don't think it's advanced. I think it's just evolution and practice. I say this to a lot of people. You know, the more you color, the better you get. And it changes. I like both of them, but, you know, I started off with pencils, so I prefer pencils. But when I do grayscale, I prefer markers. So depends on what I'm coloring and what kind of paper it is, too. Everybody's coloring is different and unique. No, everybody wants the turtle. And then I started this, and then I didn't like the way the blue came out, so I stopped it. But eventually I'll get back to it. Terrible, that's funny. I get that. So I'm just showing you some of the stuff here. And then this was the only picture I've completed in Mythomorphia. And I think who inspired me to do this picture last year? Oh, this was Jessica Robinson, who had done the unicorn. It's the only picture that I have finished in this. And this is one of my earliest pictures in Mythomorphia. I really enjoyed this picture, but it took me a long time to do it. Some of you, I have a video where I actually am doing a color and chat in this, but I didn't actually finish it on screen. So there is a video of how I colored this. And then there's this guy, which I did for Mermaid Month, but I need to finish him. So I have to look back. Which new Lacy Sunshine book? Because there's like a lot of Lacy Sunshine books. So that's what I've done in that one. Imagine Morphia. I don't think I've done many in this either. I think maybe I have finished one picture. Oh, work in progress. Ah, yes, I did finish this one. This is one of my early ones. Everybody, those are what I call the cute books. Everybody likes the cute books. My King Kong picture, which I never finished. So you guys see, I have a lot of books that a lot of whips that I've never done. Here's one that you guys don't see too often. Here's another one that I've done. See, guys, I have a lot of works. There's another one that I was in the process of doing and got interrupted and don't know what happened because I never finished it. I think that's it for this pile. And this Phantomorphian, I think this is the only book that I've done. This one was done with gel pens and marker. I have a lot, Desiree. I think I have like 400. I actually did a count of it, and then I have 400. So, oh, and I'll show you the back, guys. So one of the things to do to avoid bleed through in your books is that I have found that you either get a thick piece of paper like this. Hi, Kate. You get a thick piece of cardboard like this, or you get a binder sheet, or you get cardstock like this. And this is that's just some of what I've done. So what happens with the works in progress? I'll be doing them, and then something will happen where someone will interrupt me and say, oh, yes, there's been a lot of streams today. I caught some of Francis's stream. I got to catch some of Kate's stream, and I didn't get to watch another person's stream. So I know there are a lot of people streaming, guys. So oh, wait a minute, guys. I didn't see it. Oh, guys, I forgot to do. I have two other. We'll be done soon, Shalene. So I'll catch yours, guys. So let me show you what I'm working on right now in Hidden Paradise. This is Hidden Paradise by Chris Lopez. So I was testing out my Black Widows today because I was watching them. So I started a new picture today in Hidden Paradise. This was done completely with Black Widows. So this was done with Black Widows. All the colors that you see so far are Black Widows. And I have this one that I'm doing too in it. I can't. The Black Widows are very good. These pencils are so good. They're really good. I bought a set like this to keep the pencils all together, guys. Forget that I don't have the phone and I'm doing this on my computer. For a moment, I was like this, and then I forgot that I was doing it this way rather than doing it the way that we're used to doing it when we do colors. So it's different to be face-to-face. It really is different. So this is what I keep the Black Widows in, all my Black Widows like this. So that's what I'd use the Black Widows on. And then I made I'm making a color swatch chart for them. So this is the regular Black Widows, the first set. This is the second set, which is the Cobra ones. And then this is the one that I just started making the swatch sheet for the Scorpions. So that's the Scorpions. So I started this and then I never finished it because I got interrupted because somebody was asking me for something. Probably my mother wanted something. This is a picture that I completed using Prismas, Polys, and Luminous to do it. So, and this was done with gel pen. This little butterfly here was done with gel pen. Just so you guys know, that was the only, I did that with gel pen. This is one that I'm currently doing using Black Widow's Prismas and Luminous pencils. So I do like the Luminance pencils for some paper. Luminous tends to work very well on this paper for whatever reason. So just looking to see which pages I've done. So those are the pages that I've done in that. Or when I'm using, when I want to do something with blotter pages, I go and take something on my Jennifer Stay book and use the blotting page to help me with the bleed through. Now, this is the customized book that Jennifer Stay did. That I got from Jennifer Stay. So this is my customized coloring book from Coloring Bliss that I did. I'll try and stream tomorrow if I can, but I may be streaming Monday instead. So, well, I guess there'll be no completed pages video because I did it here. So those who know me know that I'm a big time reader. I colored this one in. This was one that I did in markers. I do all my grayscale in markers, as some of you know. Well, that was a fun one to do. I like grayscale a lot. This is one that I'm currently working on. This is some Black Widow paint pencils. I was just testing them just to see how they would color on this paper. So that means 4 p.m. And this one I did with Polly's Prismas. And I also did this with gel pens, as you can see. I liked her doing her. Thank you, Kate. You know, one thing I tell people is that these didn't come out great. I didn't think at first these pictures were going to come out good. And oh, wait a minute. I did the hair with the June Gold pencils. My mistake. That was June Gold pencils. And this one I did with gel pens. I enjoyed doing this so much with gel pens because I wanted to try doing something with gel pens. And most of you know that I don't like doing mandalas. But every once in a while, I like doing a pattern. It's fun to do patterns. Jennifer has two grayscale books. Her husband, Steve, took the pictures. And what happened is that I liked some of them and I didn't like others. So I decided when I got my customized book, I would choose the pictures that I wanted in my coloring book. That's why she created the customized book, so we could have that option. That option is a wonderful option if you're looking for a book like that. So, those are what I've been doing. Who is Jim North? I don't think I know that guy. Yes, delete him, please. One of my moderators, delete his. Or at least throw him out of the chat. Oh, of course we get trolls online. Okay, someone kick him out. You cannot send him under the bridge, Tara. That would be mean. Because then he'd be going the bridge and then we would have to pay him. We are not sending him under the bridge. And I don't want to pay no trolls no money. I'm tired of paying all the trolls money. So those were all my stuff, guys. Also, I have one more thing to show you. I had to go into my other room to get it. Guys, as some of you know, I've been trying to get the Dick Blick set. So what I did was I had 36. Then I got the portrait set. And then I got the landscape set. Now I need the grays and I need the other 36 pencils to complete the set. But then I'm done with the Dick Blick. And so I decided to put my Dick Blick in this lovely case, all my pencils. So this is the portrait set. These are the portraits. This is the portrait set. This is the 36 set. And then this is the landscape set. Now I need to get the grays. I have 2 issues of Color in Heaven coming. The Hannah Lynn one, and I have the Misfits one. So that's that one. I eventually will get this in order. So I still need 36 more to complete the set. That's the way I'm doing it right now. So anybody want anything else before we end? Guys, I hope you guys have liked this. I know, right? And it's like you got by the 72. Then you got by the 12 grays. Then you got to buy the portraits. And then you got to buy the other pencils. So I've had fun, guys, doing this. I really did. I'm very happy, guys, that you guys came and were patient with me today because nothing went right. My phone didn't work correctly. So we did a face-to-face stream. And as you can see back there, what's there is my actual markers, the cases that I keep my markers in. So thank you guys very much. This was a different kind of stream than normal. So I'm sorry we didn't get to color, but maybe we'll color the next live stream when my phone is working and not acting up. So thank you guys very much for coming. I really like this, doing it this way. And have a great time. Happy coloring, guys. And I hope you have fun at Shalene's stream.